What's up, dudes? Coming at you with another video. So I got some Richardson 112s that I'm getting ready to embroider. I'm doing a side panel embroidery, so I wanted to take y'all with me, show you the process and how I do it. So I hear that a lot of people have issues doing hats, and I did too in the beginning with a different machine. So I had the EM1010 from Ricoma, and we thought it would work for hats, and it did not. So it worked for foam hats. That was no problem if you slow the speed down. But with any type of structured hats, it just would not do it, no matter what speed you ran it on, what needles you used. It just wouldn't do it. It just kept breaking needles or ripping the fabric. So we switched to the Ricoma Marquee 1501, which is a commercial machine. And so far, no issues, thankfully. It's a little beast of a machine. Love it. So we're going to keep using it until we don't. So check this out. Got a neon pink mesh back, gray front, Richardson 112. I'm going to show y'all how I hoop it. Drop it down, get you to where you can see my hat hoop, not my C4. Got to have energy to keep it rolling. But I've got my hat hoop station set up, hooked onto this wood table that I built. So open up the sweatband, pull it out. Sorry for the lighting. And you want to get that sweatband underneath this little metal piece that's sticking out. It's kind of there to help you line up your hat in the center. I'll take that. Don't push it too far back. I kind of go right up to the edge of the bill. All right. Pull that over a little bit, get it centered, and snap it in. Try to make sure it's straight all the way across. You want it flush with the bill. You want this to be as tight as possible. A lot of people will take some like clips and clip the back of the mesh. Honestly, I don't have an issue with it, so I don't do it unless it's unstructured, like a dad cap. But these types of hats, you really don't need it. It's unnecessary. All right, bring it back. And we're going to pop it on the machine. Thing you might want to do is change your hoop from the flat hoop to a hat hoop, which I did not do. Check this out. Switch it on the machine. So I got my 5.5 set up. Let's change that to the hat hoop. Preset. Nope. Let's take the design off. Select design. Let's find it in the machine. So we're doing the Rockin' M Performance Horse and Cattle. There we go. Let's change that hoop. There we go. Get it centered. One. Cap hoop, select. Boom. All right, back in business. My bad, guys. So now that it is adjusted, take the hat. Lock it on there until it clicks. All three are clicked and good. They're tight. So we're doing this one as a side embroider on the cap. So we want to turn the cap sideways. Slow that down a little bit. Drop it down so you can see it. There we go. And I want to pull that design down as far as I can on the hat without hitting that ring. All right. Move that over to needle 1. That is the needle that you're going to use to trace. I'm going to get this needle right in the center. All right, so lock it. Do a quick little trace. Now I'm going to drop the presser foot down. And I'm going to trace it that way. All right, can I go down a little bit more? All right, let's check that. Bump that over just a little bit. So y'all can't see it, but I did a little bitty chalk line right here. Measured it out to get the actual center point on this cap. So what I'm doing right now is just lining this first needle up with that chalk line, so it'll be perfectly center when it starts out. So this hat is going to get neon pink. I think we're good. We're going to send it. Let's let it ride. Cut that little access off right there. Don't want anything to happen. All right. So as you can see, it is rolling. I've got my speed set to 420. So one trick with these hats is you want to make sure your speed's low. I've got an 80-12 needle. It started out with a 90-14. It's kind of what they suggest for structured caps. It was making big holes in the hats, and you kind of see the designs were a little choppy. So I switched it to an 80-12, and I hear that you can even get away with a 75-11 needle. But for now, I'm sticking with the 80-12. It's doing a great job. So if you're hesitant on doing caps, you're having issues, don't be. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of time, and you'll get it. I'm completely new to embroidery. This is my second embroidery machine. Again, we started out with the Mt1501. But we only had it about a month. Quickly figured out that we could not use it for what we needed it for, which is hats. That is our entire business, is doing hats on top of apparel, but the main jam is hats. So I need a machine that can run hats with no issues. So we reached out to Ricoma, talked to a sales rep there. They pointed me in the direction of the Mt1501. They have a really awesome payment plan where if you don't want to spend the entire amount up front, you can opt for a payment plan program with those guys, and it is pretty affordable. 0 interest, it paid off. So if you're looking for a good machine, definitely check out the Ricoma Mt1501. Appreciate you sticking with me. Scat, I'm gonna let it run. I don't anticipate any issues, but like, follow for more content. Appreciate it.